Hi, today we're going to talk about how to triple your profit without tripling your inventory. Most people think in order to increase your profit, you must increase sales and add even more inventory. There's a quicker, cheaper, and easier way to accomplish this. Hi, my name is Ken Wilton, and I have been a vendor for the past 17 years. I have built and sold 2 businesses during that time, different ones. I worked 8 days a month and made a 6-figure income. We're going to discuss some of the many ways you can grow your profit without increasing your inventory and tying up even more money that you don't have. There are 2 key things you need to understand about creating profit, and that is markup and inventory turnover. Understand employing these 2 terms will dramatically affect your bottom line. Don't bother taking any notes. A full PDF of this talk will be available at the end. Sit back and absorb what you can and then get the PDF so you can read it when you need it. You're not going to remember all of this stuff just because you're sitting there. Get the PDF, put it away, grab it when you need it. First thing we're going to talk about is markup. Now, a lot of businesses mark up their products 100% or something called keystone. Basically, it's where you double the price of something. So you buy something and you sell it at double the price. Now, the formula for calculating markup is cost times the markup plus cost equals the retail price. Let's say you have a product that costs $10. If you mark it up 100%, you will sell it for $20 and have a gross profit of $10. In this case, the formula works as follows. $10 times 100% equals $10. Plus the cost of the product, $10. Add those 2 together and you've got 20. Example 2. If you mark up the price 150%, you're going to take $10 times 150 equals 15, plus the cost of $10 equals 25. But now your gross profit is $15. That's a 50% increase in your gross profit. Example 3. If you mark up that same item 200%, the retail price is $30. Your gross profit increases to $20. That's a nice big increase. Compared to example 1, you've got a 100% increase in your gross profit. Before you made $10 when you sold it, now you're making $20. Example 4. There are a few products that can command a 300% markup. This creates a retail price of $40. Your gross profit on this same $10 item has dramatically increased to $30. This is known as tombstone pricing. You know what it means? If your customer knew what you paid for it, they would kill you. Now, you can't mark up most items 200 or 300%. It really depends upon the industry that you're in, however. But the market certainly has control over retail pricing, and it's called competition. You know, if you're competing against Walmart, you're not going to be able to mark things up above the price that people can go get it somewhere else for. So how do you increase your percentage markup? Well, there are 4 key items here. 1 is buying better. 2 is looking for hot new items. 3, purchasing discounted wholesale items. And negotiating terms. So buying better. Always be on the lookout, looking around for other suppliers of your existing products and check to see if you can't negotiate better pricing. You'll now have a track record. You're going to be able to know how much you're selling. So when you go in to talk to them, you can say, well, my track record is this, and how can you help me out on my pricing? Once they know that you're going to be a consistent customer, pricing negotiation can kick in. You may be able to get that with your existing supplier. Go back and ask them, how can you improve the pricing? Customers know what the retail is, so if you can't adjust it on that end, you've got to adjust it on the other end. Now, once you're established with a supplier, don't hesitate to ask for discounts on volume, loyalty discounts, or free shipping. There's lots of ways that you can benefit by asking and negotiating for better terms. Look for hot new items. You should constantly be trying to find new products to keep customers coming back to see your latest and greatest items. All products have a shelf life. They die at some point. Some of what you're selling today you will not be selling in the future. What are you going to be replacing the old merchandise with? You're going to have some standards that will be around forever, but there's going to be items that will turn over. It really depends upon what you're selling, how critical this is. But always be looking for something new because your customers are looking for new stuff. You always should be freshening up your product offering so your store doesn't look the same old, same old. Make sure you're going to buying or trade shows that showcase what you sell. This is where a trade show that is selling to people like you. But rather than getting it from the local supplier, if you go to where the trade show is, you can now maybe deal with the manufacturer and not the local agent. And if you go to these trade shows, you get to meet the manufacturer of the product or the designer and owners of companies. Being at trade shows allows you to develop relationships and friendships, and better pricing opportunities will definitely follow. Discounts. If you're at discounts, at trade shows there are often discounts and show specials that are offered to the attendees. If you're not there, you won't get them. There are clearance sales of items that you will only hear about if you are in attendance. We've been at shows where we have bought product that we would traditionally pay, let's say, $30 for it, but because they were clearing it out, we got it for $10. Well, we were selling those $30 items for a lot more than that, but now if we can buy them at $10, isn't that great margin? Isn't that great markup we're going to be able to make? And even if it ends up on the sale rack, we have still been making our regular markup. We're still making good money. In many cases, you are dealing with the owners, not representatives. They're like you. They're involved in their business. Many times, owners gave us an extra 10 or 20% off of our order, and those discounts stayed with us for years to come. When we sold the business, they went with the new owner. That was a plus for the new owner. A reason for them to buy our business was because of the relationships we had established and the discounts we'd already been able to negotiate. Now, these special discounts, they don't start with your first order, but often the second order. By being at the trade shows over the years, your relationships will develop and pricing gets improved. But you need to be in attendance so you can ask for these loyalty discounts. Terms. Always be checking to see if the suppliers can offer 60 or 90-day terms. Don't ask for 30, ask for more. Maybe they'll only give you 30, but that's better than nothing. It means you don't have to pay for it for 30 days and then they put it on your card, so now you don't pay for it for 60. But if you ask for 60 or 90-day terms, maybe you're going to squeak that out to 45, or maybe you're going to find a supplier that is used to giving 60 or 90-day terms. Or they may say to you, well, we don't do that in the beginning, but, hang around here for a while and, we'll see you at the next show and the next show, and then maybe we can talk. You make a note of that. So you go back and say, remember the last time I was here, you said that you couldn't offer me terms right away because I was new, but I'm back. What kind of terms can we get? Can we get 60 or 90 days? And keep focusing on 60 or 90. See what you can get. Why is this important? If you get 90-day terms, your card is not charged for 90 days. And then you get another 30 days to pay your credit card. That gives you 120 days to sell the product before you have to pay for it. That's huge leverage by setting up terms. You're using their money to fund your business. Inventory turnover. Inventory turnover is the lifeblood of your business. The faster you turn over your inventory, the more money you make. Discounting inventory is occasionally necessary, and there are many things you need to consider when offering discounts. That's a whole other talk I'm going to give. how to do it, when to do it, how often to do it, and what merchandise should be discounted. Discounted merchandise is lost profit. So you don't want to be discounting all the time because you'll become known as a discounter. This is not good for your business. However, it is necessary to discount occasionally to move out stock that is not selling and replace it with new stuff. You have to turn your money over quickly. Offering new inventory excites the customer because when they come to see you, they'll be looking at something new. When they come to buy something new, they may also purchase something that is older in your existing inventory that they missed on prior visits. So the difference between turning your inventory over 2 times a year versus 3 times a year can increase your profit by 300%. Turning inventory 6 times a year increases your profit 800%. Can you turn your inventory 6 times a year? We turned ours almost 7. So turning your inventory means less inventory at year end, less money tied up in inventory, less discounting, which means increased profit, and more money in the bank. The strategies we have talked about will help you with inventory turnover. The formula for determining your inventory turnover is available in the PDF. We talked about several strategies to help you triple your profit without increasing your inventory. Each one is critically important to implement in order to increase your profitability. Now we're going to send you a free PDF of this talk along with the formulas you will need to keep your business profitable. Just click on the link, leave your name and email, and you'll receive a free PDF so you can refer to it when you need it. Read it when you need it. Plus, you'll be notified when I do my next webinar on discounting and other related topics that are coming up in the future. I know they'll be of interest to you because they're going to improve your business and make it so that one day when you're ready to sell, because of the viability of your business, there are big people lined up ready to buy yours just like they were lined up to buy mine. Look forward to seeing you on the other side.